What's going on, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management, back here with another video for you guys today. So first I want to say happy Tuesday to you all, and if you've not checked out yesterday's Money Motivation about being aggressive, please go check that one out. But now in today's video I'm talking about which stock made me a ton of money, what exactly that stock was. But not only that, we're going to be breaking down charts, we're going to be having a little bit of fun, looking into what I did, what I decided to do, what I'm going to do going forward, analysing the company. We're going to do a lot of great stuff today. So before we get into that, please make sure you guys drop that thumbs up if you guys do enjoy this video. Not only will it help me understand what kind of videos you guys like, but it also helps with YouTube algorithm overall. So yeah, like I said, please drop that thumbs up. But yeah, we're going to talk about what stock gave me over 600% returns in the past week, what I did, what I'm going to plan on doing going forward. Again, like I said, the complete breakdown, all that kind of stuff. So to begin with, let me just tell you guys, dive straight into it. The stock that I traded, making me those crazy returns over the past 5 trading days was Lemonade, ticker symbol LMND. Now, before you even think about lemonade, the drink, lemons, it's not about any of that. Not about lemons, not about lemonade, it's not about any of that. Lemonade is an insurance company. So to begin with, I'd definitely like to discuss the company a little bit before we dive into the further analysis. So yeah, Lemonade is an interesting insurance company which basically uses signals, software, incorporates AI and machine learning to provide us with better rates, provide us with better insurance rates and more affordable price risk. So Lemonade actually IPO'd in July and I invested in them a month after the IPO. But basically, just to understand a little bit about what Lemonade is created for, what it is designed for, it's more of a quicker, transparent process when it comes to getting those affordable rates and getting those claims and dealing with customers. So these kind of companies are more for most of us who are millennials, so like me or most of you who are watching these videos, who don't want to deal with the hassle of dealing with an agent or speaking to someone on the phone or annoying customer service or any of that kind of stuff. So yeah, Lemonade is a pretty interesting insurance company and you guys should definitely go check them out. I definitely recommend you guys go and have a read. Just check out Lemonade Inc. online and see what you can find there. Also with Lemonade, I think it's available in about 23 states. So if you guys are in any of those states, just go and check on their website. You can sign up on there and already get going with it. But like I said, yeah, just definitely go and check that one out. So what exactly happened with my Lemonade trade? What did I do and how do we get to the point where I was up over 600% within a few days? So to begin with, this chart you see here, this describes my journey perfectly. So last week, just before the end of close on 30th of November, I actually placed a $70 call option on Lemonade. Now, this trader's journey you see here describes exactly what I experienced. Purchasing that call option, things were looking okay. Got the initial high, it started to rise a little bit. That euphoria, got, like I said, the initial win. But within a day, the stock just dipped, it just dropped. I think my call option was down, over 70%. And usually if I'm suffering from an unrealized loss that big, I will usually cut ties and sell off. But in this case, I held it, went through the trauma, the fear, the feeling of loss, and just let it, kind of play out for the next few hours. And then that day didn't get any better. But obviously, as I did not quit and I continued to watch the stock a little bit, it started slowly rising, slowly working in my favor. And that was really when I felt my feeling of success and excitement and yes, this really worked out. So Thursday, the stock was up a couple percent and within a 15-minute period, it just suddenly shot up out of nowhere. And I was like, wait, what on earth is going on? And it just kept rising and rising and rising. So I was wondering what happened. I was like, well, there must be a positive catalyst here because, stocks don't just do this randomly. Someone must have said something or this company must have announced something or maybe something happened on Wall Street. Something must have happened. Now, I did my research, I looked online, I saw nothing from Wall Street, no news there, no news from the company itself, no announcements. I'm like, what is going on? And then I did a little bit more research until I found a couple of different potential catalysts. So there were 2 different potential catalysts I found. One was from an article on Seeking Alpha, and the other, which was the main catalyst, which was really what shot the stock up, was a recommendation on Motley Fool. So for those of you who don't know what a Motley Fool is, it's a platform where people are subscribed to and they do stock recommendations, investment tips, that kind of stuff. And usually when they do recommend a stock or there's some coverage on a stock, usually you will see that stock gain in price value in some sort of form. So with the Motley Fool for Lemonade, I saw that an article had been published by CEO Tim Gardner, and he said basically, buy Lemonade. This stock is definitely an insurance stock for the future. It's the future of insurance companies. And basically, long story short, his report was just saying, he's excited by the company Lemonade. And he was basically just saying, again, it's an exciting company. He likes Lemonade and you should buy it. Now, when you get coverage from Motley Fool, like I said, your stock price will go up. But the way Lemonade shot up was ridiculous, He did also mention that the stock was likely to go up based on his recommendation. But the funny thing is, the way it went up like that, I don't think anyone expected it. Now, of course, long term, it will go up like he mentioned. But let me just point out this. Once you get a recommendation from a platform like the Motley Fool, it creates a buzz, excitement. People start, trading it. People start investing in it. All sorts of stuff begins to happen. Positive things. So that's why this volume started to increase on Thursday. That's why the price point started to rise and rise and rise. That's why the stock price movement went wild. And that's why my money, my gains, my returns also started to run wild. So it was a great thing all around. So yeah, all of that was exciting, but at the same time I was like, okay, let me manage my risk, let me be smart here, let me, make some decisions based on what's going on right now. So now let's dive into what I did, and let's also analyze the stock movement over the past week. I'm also going to analyze my trade, what I did, what I didn't do, what I plan to do going forward, how I managed my risk, how I protected myself, and of course, how I made my money. Alright people, so to put this into context, I purchased 5 different contracts. Each one of those contracts cost $370. Now, looking at each one of those contracts, they are worth $2,550. That is what this means right here. So my equity is $7,665 for those 3 contracts that I'm still holding on to. Now, if you add that to the 2 contracts I sold for a total of $2,320, that means we're sitting at almost $10,000. And that's all from putting in $1,850. It is really ridiculous. So let's look at the call option that I placed last week. So you guys can see I placed a $70 call, which expires on the 11th of December, which is this Friday. I purchased 5 contracts, each at a price point of $3.70. So for those of you who do not know, again, when you purchase a contract option, everything is multiplied by $100. So each price point you see here, which is $3.70 in this case, is multiplied by 100. So each contract actually was worth $370, meaning my 5 total contracts cost $1,850. So that was the price for 5 contracts. So at the bottom here, you guys see I actually sold 2 of my contracts last week, Thursday, because I did not know, what was going on, if the price would drop the next day. So I actually covered myself and saved myself here. I could have done it in multiple different ways, but I placed a limit sell order for $11.60 per contract. So that means I came away with $2,320. Now you remember, I purchased them in total for $1,850. So I came away with profit there, and I was happy with that. But since I only sold 2 contracts, it means I still had 3 contracts left, which are the ones that are left to run now. They're still being left to run, which obviously is all complete profit now. Again, it's very crazy. I know it's unbelievable, but you can see the returns here. The total return says it's 512% right now. That is actually just for those 3 contracts that are left. If I still held the other 2 contracts from originally, we would be at over, I think, 600 or 700% gains, which is ridiculous. It's amazing, honestly. But yeah, it's really nice. I'm going to let them run a little bit more. I might place a sell order. We'll see what I do. Going forward, I might also do a video where I actually explain, what call options are, how to do it for beginners, those kind of stuff, so you guys can also make some money, because I know a lot of people have been asking. But also I want to show you guys, the stock over the last week. So Lemonade, of course. The stock itself is up 46% in the last week. If you go back to the stock options, they're up over 2,000% in the last week, which is ridiculous. 2,400%, as you guys can see. And the stock just keeps rising and rising and rising. So that's great for me. I'm going to continue to get my gains and eventually sell out of it, of course. But also, if you guys look at the stock from when it first IPO'd, it is up 86%. So that's incredible as well. No complaints there. But yeah, that's how kind of crazy options trading is. So maybe in the future I will make a video on, options trading for beginners or something like that, because I do want to help you guys also make some money, come away with some crazy gains like I've made in the past week. I did hold these over the weekend, which again is a big risk factor, just so you guys know, but you do have to take risks to get these kind of gains, and when it does work, it does pay off. But do remember, the way they can jump up can also jump down just as quick. Now lastly, I do want to look at the stock over the last few months since the IPO, and as you guys can see in this chart now, the stock was actually trading below $69, and it was just trying to break out there, but it didn't. $68, $69, it didn't break out. Before last week, it shot up to highest price points of over $80, and now we're sitting at $93 per share. So as always, I hope you guys did enjoy this breakdown. Still making money while I'm away, still making money while I'm about. That's great. Never complain when that happens. Again, I do want you guys to remember, options trading is definitely risky. It has a lot of high risk, there's a lot of volatility, so you guys always have to be careful of that, be wary of that. Yes, you're seeing the gains I made now, but you're not seeing the losses I made in the past, a few months ago. I've learned from them, now I know how to manage my risks, I know how to take my profits on time, I know how to do all of that. You never go broke from taking profits, so always remember that as well. You guys might see the 2 contracts I sold last week and say, oh yeah, you could have let them run even more and more and more. Yes, I definitely could have, but taking my profits at that point and then letting the rest run is also a great plan. There's nothing wrong with that. You can't be too greedy in this game. So yeah, again, please do always remember that whenever you're trading, because again, what goes up can also go down. So just as quick as it went up 20% in a day, it could have gone down 20% in a day. It did not. It continued to rise and continued to rise until today. But again, do remember that just for your own safety going forward. As always, I do appreciate you guys' support. Love the feedback, love the comments. Keep that going. Let's hit 65 likes on this video, 65 likes, so drop that thumbs up if you guys did enjoy today's video. These videos do take a lot of time, research, and of course the aspect of investing my own money, so do remember that before you hesitate to drop that great feedback. As always, we have multiple links in the description, you guys can go check them out. We have Time Your Watches, my smartwatch company, check us out. We have stocks there, free stock for you guys, we have free cryptocurrency for you guys as well. We've got a free guide to online business, also in the description below. There's a lot of free stuff, so go check that out. Add to that, please make sure you guys hit the red button below if you did enjoy today's video. Continue to support, continue to help me grow, continue to give me the positive feedback, all that good stuff. Lastly, but most importantly, please make sure to share these videos with your friends. I would definitely appreciate that more than anything. But thank you guys for so much for watching today's video. That's it for me. I got money to making, you got more money to making. See you guys next time for another video. Peace.